everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, if you thought having one Murray was good, you'll love this matchup because we've got two great running backs, DeMarco Murray and Latavius Murray.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League presented by EA Sports.
We love to hug Christmas.
Seen a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle.
Did you guys stay in Florida for Christmas? Very cool. What about, did you guys go back to Virginia for Thanksgiving at all? Or you guys are staying there? Look at you, living the dream. Not going back for nothing.
The Tennessee Titans and the Washington Redskins.
Okay. We went up for Thanksgiving, but we do Christmas here because we got the little guy, so come downstairs, see the Santa Claus thing. It was cool. Jen's brother came down for Christmas with his longtime girlfriend, so we had a good time. We went to my grandma's house, but she actually moved to East Carolina as well. She moved here a few months after we did. So she lives about 45 minutes away, so went to her house, had some Christmas there, and had Christmas here, and
defensive coordinator wise, what's he looking
we made some ribs and guac and all kinds of weird Christmas
pretty
food.
basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
Absolutely. Damn it.
His throw incomplete.
Is that a linebacker back there?
Was the intended target, and now it's third down.
Or is he a defensive end?
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
On third down, Cousins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Third time's a charm, right?
Picked off at the 40. Then the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. He's coming off a 3-interception performance last week, so certainly not how he wanted to start here.
Not at all, but this is where a quarterback gets tested. This is where we find out what he has underneath that jersey, because he had a bad game last week. Can he shake off a bad start to this one and start to perform at the level he expects?
Now here's the first carry for DeMarco Murray. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top. He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Oh, again.
It's Murray. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. First down, Mariota. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal. Mariota on first down. Going with a screen for Murray. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Mariota on 3rd and 2. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the QB rating right now is sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think
the quarterback that got your pick, was that your rookie?
I think 158.3
the cornerback that got your pick,
is the number one. That's right. As high as you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Now here's Suckup out to kick it away.
I think one year I had the 1st and 2nd overall pick.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So out now come the Redskins. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Cousins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
Jesus.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme?
Maybe
we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Following the interception here, Mariota. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the 1st quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. A play fake to Murray. Now Mariota. And he fires one that's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. Ooh, with a juke. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
I think you gotta check, you gotta work on like the double tap. That's pretty useful. He can double tap the pass.
He only gets it to about the 30. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Then a hook up over the middle to Pryor. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Took him 5 tries, but he is able to complete that first pass of the game.
And could you hear the exhale all the way up here? Not just from him, coaching staff, offensive line, receivers. Now he's off the schneid. Can they get him going in a nice groove where he becomes a little more consistent throwing the football?
Because you miss those first 2, but you get up the 0 for 4 range. That can be a little tricky, but able to settle in, hopefully.
Yeah, now you won't have any confidence issues. Now you can kind of get it back even with just 1 throw.
And now a 1st down following that long gain. Now Cousins. Josh Doxson's got it complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
I have to make up a play now. Give me a second.
A 1st down throw for Cousins. That he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jordan Reed, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Redskins have tied it here. The extra
I saw you had a guy in
the driver's seat. And it's no good. He missed
tie game.
And the game remains tied.
So I saw you had a guy in, I think he was running like either a middle zone or a QB spy. So I slid Kirk Cousins a little bit over to the left as I threw. That way he'd give him a little bit of space between Reed and the middle linebackers kind of sitting.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard.
Sometimes you can get away with that, and sometimes you throw 14 interceptions.
The Titans getting set to go.
Me too.
Mariota now to throw on first down.
Oh.
He will find Davis on the left side, complete. A gain of 32 that time.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
On first down, Murray. And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit.
That's my rookie linebacker I got.
It'll be a loss of a yard.
I think second overall.
Bring up a 2nd and 11.
He's pretty good, but he's got some things he needs to work on.
To throw is Mariota. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Rashard Matthews, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, it's not good.
That time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So 2nd and 10 here. Mariota. And Matthews has it right side. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Again, it's Mariota. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Mariota to throw it.
Oh,
it's incomplete.
come on.
That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And this is going to be incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And Suckup will put this one right through. And they take the lead here as it's now 9-6. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Cousins now to throw on first down. Out to the left, it's complete to Dodson. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49.
Well, thanks, asshole.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
No, Doxson's still in. Wow.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And this one's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested.
You're the one who
all
decided
the way.
to try to tackle
him. Would have
him.
been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Cousins. As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one.
I didn't get the ball off in time.
Right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll throw again. Cousins is shoving his way inside the 35. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Cousins on first down. This one caught by Crowder. Had a nice move but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
That was 2nd down run for Murray. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
On 3rd down, Murray. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation. Show them a shotgun, then they run.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed, ready for the regular season with his 2nd
let's see if I
touchdown
can
of the
actually make
game.
this.
And the Redskins are able to strike for 6. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up.
Oh, I did owner mode, so I upgraded my stadium, and this is the new Redskins stadium.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense now.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool just in the background stuff, the glass windows and all that stuff.
But they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner.
Well, now your rookie got an interception, and my rookie got an interception.
Look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the
Sevier's
task
got
at
2.
hand and coming away with the interception.
Following the interception, Cousins. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And when you've already thrown 2 interceptions,
That is a weird
you got to
defense,
take extra
right?
special care of the football because that one could very easily have been a 3rd.
Yeah, off balance, pressure coming. Probably just has to stick that one in his pocket, right?
He does. I just think that when he's in a rut like this, I think this happens to a lot of quarterbacks, they try and overcome it by making big-time throws. Throws they know they shouldn't make, but they're hoping to complete them rather than having the confidence that they actually will. Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. That's complete right around the 8. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Jamison Crowder from 3 yards out. And the Redskins find a way to stretch.
Which one do you usually use?
And all about timing there on
Which playbook do you usually use?
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to the Redskins' new playbook they have. I like it better than last year's, but it seems like there's a ton of more little plays and different formations, so I'm still trying to get into it.
Offense now working their way back onto the field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And Matthews over the middle with a grab. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you go lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. They go play action here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another 1st down. 1st and 10. Here's Mariota. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this. Now it's a bootleg with Mariota. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. As they stop it.
Did you call a timeout on 4th and 15?
4th down. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. And it's taken in at the 9. And just a net of 31 here, 40-yard punt.
I think that guy tried jumping up my ass.
And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On the catch, it's Crowder. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
To throw, Cousins. Crowder's got it over the middle. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. On the pickup there as the drive will continue. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Good play.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. And Jay Gruden says, let's go for this thing. They're going to try it here on 4th. To the air again, it's Cousins. It's brought in by Dodson. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. A 1st down throw for Cousins. And Reed with it over the middle. And he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver?
That was a dangerous pass.
And have a profound effect on this game. That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. And he rifles one incomplete.
Where is the pass interference call now?
There, and it's 3rd down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
To throw is Cousins. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And Gano's kick is right through. And that will get the lead up to 14. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick.
I don't think it's Graham Gano that's my kicker, is it? Oh, okay. I just picked a dude with, like, the highest kick power.
And the Titans are going to recover the football. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Walker with a grab, left side. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Mariota now on 2nd down. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Yeah.
Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
That's pretty gay for the computer to throw it like that.
Too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Now Mariota. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. So we've reached halftime here in D.C. in our nation's capital with a home team, the Redskins, on top. As we send you down to Orlando where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very
Dude, check one of these teams that just
Excellent
drafted one.
field
See if they got some good
drive will
attributes
start
or something,
on
like
the
one of these
other
computer
side of the
teams or whatever.
50-yard
And see what,
It's the 3rd quarter.
because
They're
usually if
down
they
on
have a
the
starter
scoreboard,
and he's a
although no one
backup,
wants to
you
hit
might
the
be able to
panic
get something
button
for him.
just yet. Points are a necessity
After the
on
game,
this
I'll probably
drive.
look for one. I'll
What a
text you
great
if I
way to
find
get
one.
set up.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. They'll try the right side with Murray. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
One thing I do know about DeMarco Murray, he loves to pile up carries. You know, a lot of backs are concerned about how many they have. Not him. He wants the ball all the time. But so far in this game, that's not working too well, and his team's losing.
He's had a decent chunk of carries. He just hasn't had much success when he's gotten those carries. He was looking for DeMarco Murray out of the backfield. And it's 3rd down.
You might be able to trade him and get like either a good pick with him or even trade him for another quarterback. I think Mad might think very highly of Mariota.
Throwing deep for Murray. Oh, he may have gotten lucky.
So you might be able to get something pretty good for him.
Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
Also, maybe put it in chat.
Tried to spark something there with a
froze your kicker. I didn't mean to do that.
But you have to keep trying.
But also put it in chat
playmakers,
too,
no matter
just saying if
what it
anybody
says on
wants
the
it, maybe.
scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he gets off a high, spiraling kick. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. So here's the Redskins offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Three yards to go here on second down.
I just dropped my phone.
Cousins now. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Reed. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Cousins to his big target. Reed and the Redskins have a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Cousins now to throw on first down. Caught on the right side, Reed. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Yeah, the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll run it now out of the gun. Murray has the first down and more. Latavius Murray.
What are you doing slowing down?
And they will finally catch him.
Look, did you see that?
He gets it to the 11. A big run that time by Murray.
I don't know. Maybe my thumb was slipping off the joystick or something.
So they pick up the first down.
Looked like he was slowing down to juke or to dance, or I don't know. What a dickhead.
Now Cousins. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
What's shitty about it? Did your headphones die? Oh. All I heard was there's not a single fucking, and then it cut out. Alright.
Cousins now on second down. And he fires one incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Cousins from the gun on third. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
These guys had to settle for a field goal their last time moving the ball down the field. They may have to do it again on this drive. That could be frustrating.
Yeah, I don't want to be cliche, but at least they were able to get 3 last time. 3 here, not the worst thing in the world. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. They'll throw again. Cousins. And my goodness, this is
I waited too late to throw it.
Jay Gruden's guys
Man, he wasn't
unable
really
to
open
convert on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. First down, Mariota. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Give them 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Mariota now. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Corey Davis,
yeah, that's not a good
receiver.
pass from there. When you, like the quarterback, because obviously you're the quarterback and you press a button. The computer shouldn't make him throw it like that.
I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. On 2nd down, Mariota again. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty.
Just a little
down,
pass
however.
interference
Let's see
there.
what that's about. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Swearinger. The 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick-6 for a Redskins touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Out come the Titans now. Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the 3rd. Back to it after the pick-6. Mariota to the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7. Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. Second down, Mariota. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Raekwon McMillan in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. This is taken at the 10. He had one man to beat. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down.
Yeah, but you kicked that ball about
Possession
70
will
yards,
switch hands
so
first and
it's
10.
kind of hard for the coverage to get down there. I don't know if the wind got that or you just have a badass punter, but that was a fucking bomb of a punt.
They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it down deep into Tennessee territory. That goes for a gain of 31. Now a give. This is Murray. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Back now here on EA Sports. Now it's the backup Gabbert. And incomplete.
Oh, the backups are in now.
Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield.
Yeah, computer signed him for my backup.
But just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And Gano's kick is right through. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the fourth.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The veteran Harry Douglas, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Here's Castle. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary.
This is Matt Castle.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
No, I'm saying like this isn't Mariota thrown anymore, but yeah, he's definitely not a starter either. Dude, check what you get for Mariota. I would be willing to bet like the computer would give up something good for Mariota, but I don't know.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And he'll take it just outside the 40. There he goes, left side.
Well, it's holding, but he can decline it. Come on, man. He said he didn't care anymore.
I agree.
That's true. No, I'm saying if you trade Mariota, you might be able to find a team that has like a good young quarterback or something that they may accept it, or maybe they'll just give you a draft pick, and then you can use that draft pick to get a guy to replace him with.
First down, Gabbert. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
You're an asshole.
Down to the 36. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Now Gabbert. And Paul has it. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They run with Perry. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Gabbert. This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
The 1 yard line. Come on.
Shift together here from the D-line. They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. From the shotgun, it's Gabbert toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Gabbert now on second down. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game.
Miss number 2.
And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Redskins touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Hurry up, here we go.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. It gets it complete to Anquan Bolden. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Now a play fake here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. And he's going to go down again. Raekwon McMillan in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Here's Brett Kern now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
You want to go outside, buddy?
Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. Here's Brett Kern now. He's been terrific.
How cold
so
is it in Florida? Like 60 degrees?
He'll get off a fairly
19
short kick here
here
as this is toward the sideline. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels because
it is 19 degrees right now. Although we went out tonight and I was wearing flip-flops and a winter coat.
Today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field. And
yeah, it should be pretty cold, and usually January is when they get their snow too, so that could be fun.
Brings up second down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Oh, throwing here, Gabbert. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
Yeah, that was a little...
29 yards that time. In the red zone this time.
Questionable is the best word.
A first down throw for Gabbert. And incomplete. Probably should have had that one, but with the game he's having tonight, maybe they'll let it go.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment. But here, he's one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
On third down. That's Thompson, and he's brought down just
I didn't mean to run it on. Yeah, I didn't mean to run it on third down.
There, but now they're staring at fourth down.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into.
Yeah, he's pretty good,
really
but
big.
Murray's
so
a little better,
right
so I got him instead.
What can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Yeah,
my friend,
that is the.
To say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken
that is the gayest Madden play I might have ever seen in my life.
Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night.
Fuck, I gotta somehow share that play.
I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he will not make it to the goal line. As this
I didn't mean to run out with my kicker. I meant to kick it.
But that's little
apparently
consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Yo, how the hell did Brandon Sheriff catch that?
Over the end line. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled.
Gay Madden on a new level.
Something here at the end just to take into next week.
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now Castle. And his throw is incomplete. Tajay Sharp, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
So many qualities coaches tick off when they talk about, hey, what is it going to take to make an excellent quarterback? Accuracy has to rank near the top of every list.
Talk about arm strength, that's great. Mobility, great. But you need that accuracy in there. That one well in front of his man.
Yeah, now they got to face a big third down.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. And a great spot to start this drive from here. Gabbert here wants to throw. That is caught at the 7. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. The pigskin on the 7-yard line now. It's first and goal. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. From the gun, Gabbert. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. And they're definitely showing blitz here. A second down throw for Gabbert. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it there to Vernon Davis, the tight end. And it'll bring up third down.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. He dropped it. Couldn't
God damn it.
End zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. How about the defensive stand here from first and goal? 3 straight incompletion.
Yeah, I think people are wondering why didn't they try and run it at least once in there. But once the first incompletion happened, it's almost like they were committed to throwing the ball from then on out.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on fourth and goal. To the air again, Gabbert. And this is incomplete. A disappointing.
Well, apparently my receiver can't catch because that's 2 or 3 drops he just had.
Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out.
No, he's a rookie receiver I drafted. He's supposed to be good.
Here in this one, Charles, what's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Here's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Here we go.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
Well, good game, sir.
Accept them, won't they?